And we're live.
We're live. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, any and everybody who uh, are joining us today. Uh, I'm Steve, and I am one fifth of the boardroom.
1/5 of us, yeah, and there's only 2 of us here anyway.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
mean,
So as far as like business is concerned, that's a majority shareholder right
yeah,
there.
yeah. There we go. We're good.
uh, so I'm Steve, and this is Dave. And
I'm Dave.
We are part of the boardroom, and we have been doing a small kind of offshoot, I guess, from our main D&D campaign with the full group by playing additional RPGs without a DM.
Yeah. Additional game systems, and we use the Oracle.
Yeah, the
System? Mythic Oracle
QE
system.
Oracle system.
Yeah. So the way that works is both of us act as DMs, but we also act as characters.
Mhm.
And so we're able to assume a lot of different roles, but at the same time continue with the story. But the Mythic engine
Mhm.
is really cool because we make roles, and that directs where the story goes.
And we've already done an 8, or was it 9?
It was 10.
10. A
Yeah,
10
10
session, 10-part Marvel Multiverse RPG using this setup. And we decided we're going to try something that's completely different from really any of the other stuff that we've ever played,
Mm-hmm.
at least as far as locale is concerned. But we're also using a completely different and new system to both of us, and that is the
Thunderroad.
Vendetta RPG.
Look,
So-
I mean, that thing is so cool looking.
Yeah.
I love when you get past D&D and you start getting into these other systems, you just have some of the coolest artwork and the coolest mock-ups and lock-ups that you can get, and it's just so fun breaking out of D&D. But this looks absolutely amazing. This and Kids
Yeah.
on Bikes, I think, are some of my favorite designs that
Yeah.
I've seen.
Yeah, the layout of it is really eye-catching, and it's also built on a board game called Thunderroad Vendetta.
Yeah, and I mean, I can show it to
which
everyone real
I also
quick.
have, and
Yeah.
so we brought
We brought
it. Here's
this right here.
So this is going to be the road that will start our story on, and we've got small little cars and hazards and stuff that will help the story, help us to visualize it ourselves and be a little bit more tactical. And we'll try to switch back between us and the board. If you like what you're seeing and you want to try it yourself, you do not have to have the board game. You can just get
Just
this
get it.
and this. There are a couple of additional things you can get with this. One is like a player's guide for like another $10 or something like that. And you can also get the free, they call it Gas and Guns a Go Go. No ready to play, no prep required adventure. This was from Free RPG Day a year ago, 2025, I think. So if you want to dip your toes in, you can do it for free. They have PDFs on Drive-Thru RPG, or you can purchase this. I got this from my friendly local game store because they had it on the shelf. So I just was like, well, there go $40. Wonderful.
And it's worth it.
It's
to
worth it.
actually have the.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's a book of art.
So we are going to be trying this kind of Mad Max inspired situation. So the scope is going to be a little bit smaller, and it's going to be in a world of our own making. So today's episode, what we're hoping is that we'll be able to establish some basic ideas for our world, as well as create our characters. Characters are fairly straightforward. There's not as much variety and customization as other RPG systems, which the pro side to that is like,
Yeah, you jump right in.
we
You
can
get
jump
going.
in really quickly. Downside, a lot of some of that nuance that you can get in more crunchy, more complex games is missing. But because it's kind of rules medium is
Yeah.
kind of how I feel.
Yeah.
And so there's I think a strong enough structure that as we get more familiar with it, we can provide enjoyable tweaks to it.
Got
as
it.
we go.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Anything else for our setup?
No, I mean
Trying to-
the world is Mad
vampire.
Max. It's going to be a lot of post-apocalyptic, really
Mhm.
fun. You got a lot of really cool types of vehicles and things that you can put together. So it's kind of have a really good mix of.
So here is, I'm just going to read exactly what's like this particular paragraph because every time I got to it, I was like, okay, so this pretty much explains what's going on. This is the context of this quote is simply telling you what kind of how to, like, if you roll your maximum value, you can choose to put pedal to the metal.
Mm-hmm.
And this is its description of how, like, whenever you roll pedal and the action you had described is an over-the-top stunt accompanied by elaborate special effects, and here's the key phrase, or it's just really fucking metal, that's hitting the gas.
That's hitting the
So
gas.
they're right there, I think, is gives you the sense that we're going for here.
It's the rule of cool, just the whole way around,
Yes.
basically, right?
And nothing is more cool than being on fire. So-
Yep.
So they, which I think actually plays a lot into both of our sensibilities because we both
Yeah.
get a kick out of doing just the most bizarre random stuff.
Yeah, if you caught our Fabula Ultima,
Yeah, we most recently did a one-shot of Fabula Ultima, which you can check out on
Twitch and YouTube.
on Twitch and YouTube. Let's just say that if you are the kind of person who gets sympathy pain when you hear someone get hurt in very tender areas, maybe actually skip it.
Yeah.
Maybe actually don't watch.
I think the mechs end up being called the Ball Buster and his balls. That was...
I'm just surprised you didn't go with Nutcracker.
Yeah, Nutcracker. Well, it was late.
It was late. We've been playing together for years now,
Oh, yeah.
multiple years, and I don't think I've ever had that many innuendos
No,
cramped
packed in
into a
together.
single-
And I think the main reason is there was only 3 of us. There was 2 of us playing. You were DMing,
Yeah.
and it
It
got
was
really late. And so the last half of that is packed full of innuendos. When you say that I have to knock down a bunch of buttresses, it just...
flying buttresses.
Yeah, flying buttresses. It
Fine.
just all goes away at that point.
Fine. Anyway, so that's our plug to watch some of our other
Yeah,
stuff.
watch other stuff.
But we are going to get started
Yep.
with Thunderroad Vendetta RPG. We are going to start off by making our world. And the book describes this as the collapse. That's what they have a number of different things they say. The world that remains is gas and scrap and speed. That's all there is out there. The historicals tell us of the wars and of the fall of the gas wars and the wars for water. They whisper the name of Pucalypse,
Apocalypse.
who dropped the bombs and burnt up all the great cities. That's kind of the idea. Ash wastes, big old deserts, plenty of concrete to drive on, and
Salt
just
flats.
chaos basically everywhere. So we've got a handful of things that we just need to kind of decide. And we typically for this sort of thing, we've historically just done as random as random could be.
Just with rolling.
So we'll just ask a couple of these questions, and if you just want to roll D100, I guess.
Yeah.
So the first question I have written down is how much of the apocalypse is actually known by people? Like,
Okay.
are we living in a world where we know full well what happened, we understand the sins of the past, and we're just dealing with the consequences, or is it all myth and legend?
All right, let's give this a roll. That is 5%.
Okay.
So I guess 1 or 2 people know what happened.
Yeah, there's some sage. He was
Yeah.
there, Gandalf, 3,000 days ago.
He was at the lab that blew up the world.
Yeah,
but
or whatever it
yeah,
was.
but
So
no one else knows
yeah, so
at all.
what that tells me, and you'll probably see this reflected as we go along, because we're playing this without a DM, without any guide, we're just following kind of this narrative.
Good.
I just Miyagi'd that.
Dude,
fly.
that was amazing.
was
It's on
crazy.
camera. Good job, man.
So with 5% actually known about the history, we will be retconning to our heart's content.
Yep.
Because ain't nobody here to stop us.
Not really.
The sage of ages is not around. Okay. How long has it been since it happened?
All right, let's do this.
We'll just
Please have it be like 1 year.
that would be pretty incredible.
61 years.
61 years. All right, so the next question is, what was the primary disaster? That's a D8. I have 8 options.
Okay, here we do.
So let's see.
Number 1,
Nukes.
nukes. All right. Easy.
So there was a nuclear apocalypse 61 years ago. So this is kind of Fallout style.
Okay.
So it explains the ravaged landscape. I think that also does explain why there are still cars and fuel and stuff like that, because the I don't know about 61 years being enough time, but that's a fair stretch of time.
Well, it's really there's a plenty of cars out there when everyone else is dead.
Oh yeah,
And
sure.
so, you have that.
You have a good
that-
siphon
yeah.
system, and you'll be fine. And
So-
yeah, so nukes would not have necessarily destroyed absolutely all infrastructure. Big cities would be pretty much impassable, undesired, but these outer fringes of society will be fine. Ish. I mean, like, still a nuclear apocalypse, but it makes sense, I think.
Because 5% of the world is the only thing that we only know 5% of the world. I'm pretty sure they just dropped all the nukes on every library, and then from there it just kind of
The apocalypse of Alexandria. is what they call it.
pretty much.
Okay, so this next question, I think actually I forgot to pull this up. Let's see. So this one I didn't have a random roles for. How has the society organized itself?
Mm-hmm.
So we do have settlements, which we would. This is like one of the pieces of downloadable content for the game, and it has its own small little section of like how governance works. So I figure let's keep it simple and we'll do that. So give me 1d4. We'll just
4?
run off of their governance list.
All right. 3.
Tyranny.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
So
so
at
it's
least in the
tyrannical
area
reign.
we're around,
Yeah.
is tyrannical to a certain extent.
Awesome.
And then this one is going to be just a yes or no. So we can do evens odds, or if you want to tweak those a little bit, that's fine too. But the question is there any way to save or restore the world?
But evens, yes. Odds, no.
Okay.
Evens.
Yes. So there is some way of restoring or saving the world, maybe overthrowing the tyrant, or potentially replacing the tyrant with ourselves.
Yeah, with another tyrant.
Yeah, we would be benign, though. We would be one of those high quality, like, nice guy tyrants.
Okay.
It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger's character in True Lies. Did you ever kill anyone?
Yeah, but
they
they're
were
all
bad.
Yep.
That will be us.
That would, all right.
If we-
I think you think a lot of yourself, and I don't think.
in my uncreated character.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not that highly. I don't think that highly of myself. It was like, okay, we're gonna overthrow the tyranny with my own tyranny, and am I gonna be tyrannical? No, I'll be,
I identify with Dr. Horrible. The world is a mess, and I just need to rule
I
it.
just need to rule it. So
Need power in other hands.
Okay.
All right, so there's enough quotes to movies that are over 20 years old.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, like and subscribe if you're over 40.
Yeah, comment. Let us know. How many decades have you seen? All right. Now, next question. It comes from the actual settlement. So we just have these general broad strokes for the world. We have our own home base where we are from, and it is called. This is a settlement. I do have a PDF with post-apocalyptic random tables. So this will be a way for us to get extra little pieces of flavor. So first thing we need to figure out is what kind of upgrades. Oh, I'm sorry. No, the very first thing we have to do, I have it over here, is roll 1d3, and this will give us just a mechanical framework to work off of. The game itself has 3 different types of settlements. One that's heavy on scrap, one that's heavy on fuel, and one that's kind of a balance between the two, a little bit more established.
Do you want me to roll a d4 and then maybe we get a 1 through 3?
Sure.
Okay. We got a 2.
Okay, so we are a gritty settlement, which means, and if you want to put this on there, it means that we start off with 3 scrap.
Okay.
And 6 fuel. I think Chris just texted.
3 scrap, 6 fuel.
So our settlement is kind of a gritty settlement. Okay. So we'll come up with a name in just a second. We do not have any upgrades with it. So if you are following along at home, the purple stuff it doesn't apply to this particular one.
Okay.
Now, give me another D4.
Okay.
And this will tell us the kind of governance that we have inside of our settlement.
Our settlement. Number 1, we are
A shared
Oh. Okay. Can we overthrow that?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a great democracy, and I just need to rule it.
Shared democracy. Oh.
Okay.
We know that doesn't work because we live in the United States.
Everything is political.
I really was hoping for 2, communist anarchy, because
I was hoping for a tyrant, so that's like tyrants all the way down.
Tyrant on
we'll
tyrant.
throw down one, overthrow one to overthrow the next. Like, it'll be great. So that's our governance. Let's do D6. What does our settlement need here at the beginning of our story?
All right. That's a 4.
Low on ammunition.
All right.
Okay. As I read with that little line, this game is about every action movie cliche dialed up to 11.
11, yeah.
And so having ammunition be a natural break on that, I think will provide some interesting story beats.
Yeah, well, we have to catch and watch every single piece of ammunition we need, but it also gives us a lot of opportunity to hobble together, like, other types of weapons, which like, I take out my gun and shoot. It's like, no. I take a pole out and I fashion it with a machete and an axe head or whatever, and it just gets a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to try to make a gun that shoots guns.
A gun that shoots guns.
I'm out of ammo, so I'll just shoot more guns.
So you're going to be the gun devil. You haven't watched Chainsaw Man, though, have you?
Some of it.
Okay.
I have.
Yeah. All right. Dude.
First little bit. I love how everything is a devil. It's so
yep.
Like, it's like
that's what I want to do, because we're fine on gas. Is I just want to build gloves that have chainsaws.
I mean, the possibility absolutely exists. That's what makes me so excited. Okay. Location. Where is our settlement kind of based in? Give me a D10.
D10. 2.
We are in a motel. Okay, so this gritty shared democracy used to be a Bates Motel or something. I feel like we're just gonna have to expand it a tiny bit.
Can it be a hotel, not just like a motel? Like, a motel seems like so, like, I mean, I get it.
We have 6 rooms for our society.
Like, because at least that gives you the penthouse level for, like, where the Senate and the House of Representatives
or
meet.
A place to store things, like a parking garage.
Yeah.
So yeah,
okay,
that's fine.
Yeah, we're just gonna change that M to an H.
Yep, we are upgrading ourselves.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do the last roll for this. Just if I can find my D8. The primary threat that is surrounding us is aliens.
Okay.
Now, aliens can mean a couple of different things. And I did not realize when I was a young child that alien could mean someone just not from your country.
Yeah.
I thought it only meant those, creatures from outer space.
Okay.
So I was so confused in Coneheads, the
yeah.
movie, when Sinbad asks the Conehead, like, what's going on? And he says, I am an illegal alien. And he's like, oh, man, I knew you were too good to be true. And I was like, you just said he was from outer space, and you're fine with it. I did not realize.
Nope. That just means from, like, not on your side of the border. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So whether that means the more banal and logical, or if it means that there is some additional outer space threat, we'll find out. And last thing is we've got to figure out the name of our settlement.
Okay.
So I've got my random tables here. Let's go ahead. Give me, D100.
First one's 99.
Ooh.
We've rolled a 5 and a 99 so far. Actually, 4.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, if the 99 had been our first roll,
Yeah.
everybody knows everything about the apocalypse. Instead, it's like, it's just always been this way. All right, sorry. I have a very slow computer. Uh, what was it again?
99.
99. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to scroll all the way to the bottom of the list.
Yeah. All right. Scrolling down. Okay, so
Someday
99.
we're gonna have a producer
Yeah.
that can actually cut over to this and have all of this prepared. All of this is actually just done by us two.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a bit of a
Okay.
bear with us is what we're saying.
I forgot how poorly my computer runs PDFs. Okay, here we are. Okay, so 99, upright.
Upright.
Mm-hmm. Give me one more roll.
All right.
This is just random items of the apocalypse.
34.
Upright. 34. Handsaw.
Okay, that goes right into my chainsaw
Mm-hmm.
gloves thing.
So we are the. I feel like the upright handsaw.
The upright, I mean, that leads into the democracy side of it. That's upright, and then the handsaw is just the hammer, that comes in afterward.
And I feel like we're in the hotel, but that means that there's, it's probably a little town nearby, and maybe the only thing that was still standing besides the hotel was the Ace Hardware.
Yeah.
So it's
a
the
little
only thing
hands.
that's still upright is where they got their handsaw.
We took the little standee that was out in front of that Ace Hardware, and we moved it to the front of the hotel, so everyone knows they're coming to the Society of Upright Handsaw.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's our settlement. That lets us now move into our characters themselves, which already is semi-randomized when you create your own character. So if you look at the spreadsheet, it's got a style and substance columns where you roll 2d12 and take each separate number to. You actually will do a tiny bit more than that, but that's kind of the randomized stuff. Obviously, if you wanted to play this game and you wanted to make your own character who's, obsessed with chainsaws or whatever, like, you could pick the different things that you wanted. What we are going to do is we have...
You have a couple of different types of vehicles.
You have 5 different types of vehicles.
So we have the murder bike right here.
Mm-hmm. The Doom buggy.
The Doom buggy.
Which is a little bit chunkier.
Yeah, you have the Avenger, which is basically your typical muscle car.
Yeah, it's the Mad Max machine. And then the Eliminator, which is basically a semi.
Yeah.
And each one is kind of an archetype, and it is connected to a die size, either D4, D6, D8, or D10.
Hey, D10, yeah.
And so the way that you get to randomly decide what kind of a vehicle you have, and the vehicle and the driver are one. That's the philosophy of the book. And no, it doesn't make strict sense, but it simplifies things. So if you get a D8, then that means that you have 8 health. 8. They call it chassis, but you have 8 HP.
Yep.
Right? And so the way that we do this is you're going to take your D10, I'm going to take my D10. And you will roll until you get an even number that reflects one of these things. No going up or down. So if you roll a 4, then you get to be on the murder bike.
Okay.
So I rolled a 6.
Oh, I rolled an 8.
Okay. All right. We are not super squishy.
No, not at all.
What that will mean, though, is that most of the dice that you have in an RPG will not be needed in this game. You basically need, because of how we're playing, we always need a D100. And then I, as a player, will only need, at a max, 2 D6. And how Otherwise, normally I'll just roll 1d6, but sometimes I might jump up to 2d6, and same goes for you.
Yep.
All you need are 1d8, maybe 2.
Okay.
So if you're the kind of player who looks at this stuff and is like, there's so many dice, there's so much math, this game is not that.
Yeah, it's not overly complicated with the dice.
Yeah. It does have some fairly robust rules on like advantage and disadvantage, so that it's not complete swing, hope you do it right, but it's pretty straightforward.
Okay, so we can actually get rid of any sheets that we did not roll for.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
So,
all right. So we have our vehicles. Next is your gender. Evens female, odds male.
odd.
Even.
This is exactly how Marvel Multiverse played out as well. All right.
We're nothing if not consistent, I guess. There we go. My pencil was being dumb. All right. So I know I'm a female. I don't have my name yet because I'll do that a little bit later. Now, I told you to get rid of the dice. We're not done making our characters.
That's fine.
So we're going to roll 2d12, and this will determine our style. So this game is both style and substance, right? So the style is what you're going to look like, and you're rolling 2d12 because your first roll will give you kind of like what your helmet or your glasses, like it'll give you a visual idea for kind of the upper part of your body.
Got
the
it.
second d12 will be the rest of your body.
All right. Let's do this. Here, I'm just going to run through the list so people know what the options are. So you have style and substance, which is what Steve just said. But on the style side, you have Astro Core, Biker Core, Circus Core, Formal Core, Grunge Core, Mystic Core, Primal Core, Sports Core, Steam Core, Thrift Core, Uniform Core, and Work Core. So that gives you a really good understanding. It's like if you roll Circus Core, this is going to be easy.
That's what
yeah.
what I did when I was making my test
Your first
character.
one?
Circus Core with Uniform Core.
Yeah.
Clown with a police officer suit.
Jeez.
It's like Harley Quinn essentially.
Yeah, and you should roll that again.
That's what I'm hoping.
Okay.
So
we're rolling that twice, and then you take the top and the bottom.
correct.
Okay, here we go.
You've got to be kidding me.
What's your top?
Circus Core,
I am top Steam Core.
and I am Uniform Core. I rolled the exact same thing.
Gotta
3
be
and
kidding
11.
me. All right. I'm Uniform Core. I'm Steam Core on top. And Formal Core on the bottom.
Like a sir.
Dude. So I got like the steampunk goggles up top, and then I am just
Bespoke.
a three-piece bespoke suit.
In the nuclear apocalypse.
Yep.
Driving a muscle car.
Driving a muscle car. I have spats
Okay.
that are shined, and I'm gonna take full advantage of that.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I am like the walking equivalent of a reverse mullet because I am all party on the top and then all business on the back.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Dude, this is fun.
So I am basically Harley Quinn in look. Pigtails, they're dyed really poorly, lots of piercings, and then my cop uniform is let's just say there's political commentary on the uniform that I've scrounged together. Okay. That good times. All right. Next up is substance. You want to read off the substance, and then we'll roll 1d12 to see what kind of person we are.
So the substance you have there: number 1, amnesiac; number 2, brains; number 3, brawn; number 4, death chaser; number 5, embittered; number 6, hopeful; number 7, imperious; number 8, joker, which is what you need to roll.
Right.
Number 9, knower. So you're part of the 5%. No, you know more than 5% of what happened.
Yeah.
10, loner; 11, spiritual; and 12, wild card.
Which which is not nothing like there are actually mechanical connections to this, which are in the book. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and do our rolls. If I do roll an 8,
Do you roll
we'll
2 of these
know.
again or just one?
Just one.
Okay. So that's the D12.
Mhm. Oh, so close. I rolled a 6, which makes me hopeful.
Number 7, Imperious.
Okay. Yeah. So the description for hopeful, you can always keep your optimism and spirit. And imperious, you are a natural commander.
All right.
Okay. All right. So that gives a little bit on us. Okay. Now, we haven't described our vehicles. We've only described ourselves. We'll get to the vehicle descriptions, I think, in just a minute. But this is what will help us with that. Is what we're going to do is we will take 1d6 and 1d12 and do that twice in order to get 2 random upgrades.
Okay.
The d6 just tells me the column, and the d12 tells me the actual upgrade. It's just the easier way to do that. So you do it first.
D6.
There are so many upgrades, I'm not going to read them out.
Number 2 is my
Okay.
first one.
And your d12?
My D12 is 1. 1, 2.
Okay. So you have the airstrike ability,
Okay.
which means that you have a deal with the Sky Clan.
Uh-huh.
The Sky Clan is instead of being road warriors, they've managed to take over helicopters.
That's
and so
amazing.
we have
Fallout, the like the Imperial Guard
Mhm.
that fly around in those giant like helicarrier things.
Yeah. So you you have the ability to spend a scrap, which is the in-game currency,
Okay.
to have the Sky Clan attack any target you know the location of.
Jeez.
Now, it's worth pointing out that our settlement is not particularly flush with scrap.
Okay.
We currently only have 3 scrap. Now, that's not a maximum by any stretch. If we narratively come across a bunch of scrap, it's abstracted so that we don't have to worry about it's a muffler or the rim of a car.
It's just scrap.
It's just scrap.
It's just you run into a scrap heap, you grab some scrap,
Exactly.
and we'll roll and say like, okay,
There's
4 pieces of scrap. and
four
it's-
viable pieces. Yeah, and then
Got it.
it's a communal pool. So if you choose to use a scrap, that means that there's only 2 left until we find more.
'Kay.
As it were. Okay. All right. Do that d6, d12 again.
Okay. I got the exact same thing. Should I roll
You
again?
gotta roll again. Yeah.
I can do 2 airstrikes.
Half a scrap.
Okay. I'm gonna roll my d6 again because I got a 2 again.
Yeah. Let's do a different table.
411.
411. You also have the self-destruct button. Here is the description in the book. Self-destruct button. You know what this does.
All right. It's the self-destruct button.
So,
So underneath my bespoke 3-piece suit is a vest of dynamite. And all I have to do is open up my top coat and you'll see it. And then I just button it back up.
and that's why you're so good at leading people.
Yeah. And I mean, and my hair is just really like beautifully done. I got my goggles up top, and then I just have a button that's like tied to my arm all the time. That is a lever that just blows that thing up.
Yep.
So okay.
Wonderful. Okay. I will.
And I don't have to spend anything for that. I just use it.
It just says
So
you know what this does.
So okay. So if I do that, I'm dead, right?
I mean you're the car and you're the character.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So your car, you could
I could just booby trap my car.
kamikaze it, send it off a cliff and then trigger, and it would blow up, and your character would survive. Like that.
And then I'd have to go find another car and build it from
That's
scrap.
fine.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do my rolling.
Excellent.
All right. So my d6 is a 5. Oh, and a 5. 5.
Okay. So your
Which might be on another page.
Okay.
So my first upgrade.
on the 5-5. So you rolled for the table, right?
Yeah, and then 5 on that table.
stability control.
Okay. We'll look up that in just a second. I'll do the other roll. Table 3 and number 8.
3 and 8. Rack and pinion steering.
Okay. So if you flip back a couple of pages, it's alphabetized.
Okay.
So give me that. Rack and what?
Rack and pinion stability.
Pinion.
So you
Stability
rack
control
steering.
and rack and pinion.
Yeah, rack and pinion and steering. So advantage on steer saves to save on dodgy terrain. And what was the other one?
Was that rack and pinion?
That's your rack and pinion, yeah.
Oh, the other was stability control.
Stability control. Okay, for your stability control, that is you can drive along inclines that normally would be too difficult to balance on.
Interesting.
Well, you're a buggy, so
Yeah.
I mean, all of that makes perfect sense.
Tough incline. Okay. So to kind of like expand it back to the character,
Mm-hmm.
that tells me that I would be able to, that I'd have great balance, right? Like
Yeah.
I would be able to walk across an I-beam and not be like really worried about it. That
Got it.
thing. So these upgrades help customize and personalize your vehicle a little bit. Let's see. Okay, the next thing is your chassis is equal to what die value you have. So
Okay.
my chassis is a 6, yours is an
Mine's
8.
an 8.
Fuel and scrap are the ones from our settlement. So the settlement has 6 fuel and 3 scrap, and you kind of keep those on your sheet so that you don't have to reference the paper all the time.
6 fuel, 3 scrap.
Yeah. So basically, what that means is there are times in the game when you'll need to use your fuel that I'll explain when we get there. So if we're out and about and we're having our adventures, when we return to Upright Handsaw,
Upright handsaw.
it has a total of 6 fuel. So we could purchase or use up that fuel to refill. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. So it always has that, but we have to purchase it from our settlement.
As it were.
Unless we are the tyrant, then we don't have to purchase anything.
Or if we find it outside the,
Yeah.
then that's also fine.
If we eventually...
I'm wondering if I got the...
Where are they coming from?
Do it.
Nope, you're better than me.
False. I can't remember if your fuel is equal to your die value as well. I think it is, but I'm not sure. We'll have to double check that. Okay, so that leads to a couple of different names. We need to name our character and we need to name our vehicle.
Okay.
Right? Because what that vehicle is name, that can make a big difference. In the book itself, it has quotes from a bunch of songs and even some poetry. There's some like a T.S. Eliot quote in there. And one of them is from Cake, from the song The Distance.
Yep.
And one of them is from Primus. Jerry was a race car driver.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Big Brown Beaver.
That would be the Eros version of it, I'm sure.
They also did a version of Devil Goes Down to Georgia as well, which would definitely be the Eros version.
Gosh. Anyway, and for me, it's kind of like, yeah, those are sort of like two ways of conceiving of this game. Like, is this a serious, kind of campy, but like serious version like in Cake? Or is it Primus, where Jerry was a race car driver?
Yeah, I think
fast.
Yeah, I think it's more
Never did see
Primus.
that checkered flag, and never did come in last. So what your vehicle is named, I think, kind of plays into that to a certain extent.
Okay.
So I've got names. Do I have names here? Yes, I do have names on this one. Okay. So. Name 1, 2, was it 5? Okay, so roll 1d4 and then 1. This is for your personal character name, not your car. 1d4 gives me the table, and then 1d100 to pick from that table.
Okay. 1.
Okay, and 1d100. Please get 58.
25.
Ironclad.
Ironclad.
And this can be your first or last name, or you could put it on your car. I don't actually really care. Go ahead and do that same roll though.
45 on 3.
45 on 3. Nova.
Okay. Nice. The Ironclad Nova is my car.
Okay. All right. You want to give me some more rolls, and I'll get you your character name, or we can do character name on a more general chart. I don't care. Or you can pick it. I mean,
No, I'll get a Ironclad Nova. I may do a variation of it just to make it easy and simple to remember, but 2.
okay.
11.
I don't even cattle. Caddel.
Cattle.
CAD for short.
Yeah.
I just rolled 1 and 100.
Wow.
So my character's last name is going to be Driscoll because I don't feel like that fits the girl's first name, but Driscoll was one I rolled. Okay, you got another?
Yep. I rolled. Oh my gosh, I rolled the same table 4 times. If we want to go with 1 again, since the dice really want me on 1.
Okay.
And then 70.
Number 170. Cromwell.
Cad Cromwell.
That actually sounds.
I'm good with that.
That sounds fantastic for a guy who dresses with spats in the
Mhm.
apocalypse. Yeah, actually, I think that fits. Okay. For me, I'm on table 3. Number 20 is Adair.
Okay, so Adair.
No, that's for me, though.
I know. I'm just writing it down so I don't
Okay.
forget it.
Adair. I think I'm actually going to just modify that to Addie.
Addie? Yeah.
Adair, quote unquote, Addie Driscoll. Okay. And for my car, let's see what I get. Still table 3, number 99. Cassius.
Nice.
Cassius. 213. I promise it'll get a lot more interesting in just a second, you guys. If you're still watching, thank you. Cassius Graves. I'm going to tweak that a little bit. The Grave Cast is what I'm going to call my car.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, and our settlement is the upright. Keep stupid pencil. The upright hand saw is our settlement. And I think that is it for making a character.
Yep. Okay.
So that took us a little bit longer just because it was the 2 of us.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, we're 43 minutes in, so 25 minutes each.
And
more or
yes,
less.
we made our world, our settlement, and 2 characters in less than an hour.
Yep.
And if you want to play, hopefully this helps kind of show you some of the steps you need to take.
Yeah.
All right. So that is Vendetta Road. Thunderroad Vendetta's character and world and settlement creation.
Yep.
Okay. Now, I didn't explain the rules because that's always really boring. The one thing that I'll just say right at the top is different attributes. We have the same requirements to get a success, and depending on which attribute you're trying to do, you're just seeking for one of the numbers in the range. So, basically, there's no difficulty level or anything like that. It's just, I'm going to try to do this. I will roll my single die, the one that I'm always going to be using, and hopefully I will get the number I need to succeed.
Okay.
And if you don't, we'll talk about what that looks like.
Okay.
Okay, so now that we have Addie Driscoll in the Gravecast and
Cad Cromwell and the Ironclad Nova. I love that because I have the self-destruct button.
Yes,
So
exactly.
I'm just like,
Time to go Nova.
hey guys, it's time to go Nova.
So, we are normally what we would do to start things off is we would refer to the oracle and take an interpretation of that. However, this is a freaking Mad Max style game.
Yep.
So we are going to cut the oracle out and say that we are on the road.
Okay.
Obviously, we're in our own vehicles, and we are, but we will allow the oracle to just give us our purpose for being on the road. So give me that oh so important D100 roll.
Okay, here we go. 85.
Okay, 85.
I would try to, Steve, like
Yeah.
be one fist away from the microphone. You're peaking
Oh,
quite a
am I
bit.
peeking
Yeah.
again? I'm sorry. Keep forgetting. Okay. 85.
Yep, 85.
All right. So on the road. Okay. We are driving along. Give me actually 2 more D100s.
Two more D100s. All
Yeah.
right, here we go. 88 and 28.
Okay. It's a mechanical pencil,
Uh-huh.
and it's broken at the very tip, and I keep, out of habit, sliding it back. So the thing is like...
Do you need another pencil?
It's filled with lead, and I can't... Okay. Did you say 88?
88 and 28. That pencil is fitting Addie Driscoll.
Sparkle pencil. Okay, so so that you're aware, I have rolled on our oracle to tell us our reason for being on the road, and we also consulted the oracle that said, what is our problem? Like, what's going on? What's preventing us from accomplishing it? So we rolled support energetically.
Support energetically.
Which to me means that we got to get back to the upright handsaw as quickly as possible. But there's a bit of a problem, and that problem is that the highway is choked with old, busted up cars. Okay? And just to add a tiny bit of spice to it, the gang...
The game that actually choked
the
out.
The gang called the Tongue Collectors.
Gotta stay away from those tongue collectors.
All of my pencils are failing. Okay. So the gang, the Tongue Collectors, are on our heels. Hot on our heels.
So we have a bunch of stuff in our way, and they're coming after us.
Yep. Go ahead and roll 1d6, and we'll see how many of them are after us.
6.
Oh, no. All right. So what we're going to do is, do you want to be blue, orange, green, or white?
I'll go with blue.
Okay. So for now, that is the Ironclad Nova.
Ironclad Nova.
And I'm fine being blue as well, so I am in my little dune buggy, the Grave Cast.
All right.
And so we'll put ours...
All right, so we're going to put them on the far side.
Yeah.
Steve, if you want to point that out.
Okay.
We're just laying out the board if you can see what's going on. There's a bunch of cars in the road, and then we're being chased by 6 of the tongue collectors.
Yeah, we got 6 of the Tongue Collectors, and we are right... and there are a bunch of wrecked cars in the road. So if you're looking at the screen right now, we're kind of on the left-hand side. We are the blue cars, and the bad guys are everybody else.
All right.
Which, whew. So, if you look on your cheat sheet,
Yep.
Dave, down the bottom right, it shows how conflict works,
Set the scene. Obstacles, which we did.
which we just did.
Yep. Player moments,
Mm-hmm.
NPC moments, and hazards.
Correct. So, the rules with the board game allow us to, if you want to move, movement is the steer attribute.
Okay.
To succeed at a steer, you need to roll a 3, 4, or 5.
Okay.
Okay. If you successfully steer, you get to move 8 spaces, and if you fail, you move 5.
Okay. And so that's using your D8s.
And my D6, your D8.
Me D8. And so 3, 4, 5, I get to move. And then 4, 5, 6.
That's if you're going to shoot
that's
something.
going to shoot something. 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 is slam. So that's ramming into something.
Correct.
And then 2 and 3 is shift. So that's making you either go up or go down in speed, correct?
Well, the fly. So yes, the shift, the idea behind shift, and this is also on your cheat sheet in the top left, this is like your dexterity,
Okay.
essentially. So your ability to repair something or tweak something.
Okay. So that's how things work, putting together.
It's
changing
also
something.
perception.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you don't have to shift like to get out of the way. We got it. This is definitely gonna be like a steer check.
Yeah. Okay.
So go ahead and
Let's make my first steer check of the game.
yep.
All right, let's do this.
it.
And okay, I got a 1.
Okay. All right. So we are already to the unique the keys mechanic. I have here actual keys. Is it doing the 3? Like all 3 of us?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So
What do you mean all 3 of us? No, it's doing that one in the top right where it has Thunderroad, Vendetta, and then us 2.
right, that's what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So here are actual physical keys. When you roll a 1, you'll notice that 1 is in none of those attributes.
Yep.
So it's guaranteed failure. But if you choose, you can grab the keys.
Okay.
By doing that, you now succeed at what you're going to do, and you put a target on your back.
Okay.
So whatever it is we're doing, if whoever has the keys, you are a priority target.
Okay. That's all right.
So if we
I'm
are-
curious.
If we're like sneaking through a bank vault or something, and you get the keys, then the guards are going to be looking for you. That
Okay.
kind of a thing.
Okay.
In this case, you have 6 tongue collectors. You take the keys, you will succeed, and they will
And 6 tongue collectors will be after me.
will be after you.
Okay. Yeah. Let's roll with this. Let's
All
see
right.
how it goes. All right. I took the keys. I'm gonna succeed.
So you now have 8 movement.
Okay. So I have 8 movement. I am going to. I'm gonna move up and get past. Yeah, right there. So is that 3?
That was 2.
2. Okay, and then go forward 1, 2. So that's 4. What's that blue thing?
That's just a core, but we could say that it's an actual, like something you would run over. If you
Okay.
wanted to.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm just gonna floor it 6, 7, 8, and then that should get me to that red.
Yeah. So the red are hazards on the road,
Okay.
which you can't really see from where you are. So they might be no big deal. They might be really bad.
Okay.
Kind of depends.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and floor it. I will hit that first hazard then. Oil slick.
Womp. Hit the oil slick.
Oh man. All right. So those can actually be good as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. But this one is not.
Let me write. I'm trying hard not to get the board game rules and the
And the
And-
RPG rules mixed up.
they are not always the same. Okay. Okay. So if you hit an oil slick, it removes traction, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So you must immediately make another roll. This is going to be another steer save. If you fail, your vehicle rolls out of control.
Okay. So I have to hit a 3, 4, or 5 in order for my steer to work, correct?
Correct.
So I hit a 5.
All right, so you're fine.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So I hit the oil slick, and I just start to drift in the back, and then I'm able to correct that and get back on the road.
Yeah. Yep. And so you'll be fine. Okay.
Do we have comms between us?
Sure.
Just like, oh man, I really want this guy to have some sort of a choppy staccato feeling to him.
Parsnips aplenty.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Hey. Up here on the road, there's hey. Just be careful. There's some oil slicks. Just get past the cars. Be careful. The tongue guys are right on your 6.
Thanks, Mr. J.
It's Mr. C. Can you just call him Mr. C? Mr. J. Yeah.
Mr. Ree.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Oh my gosh, all
right.
This is great. We're starting. You're grabbing the keys
I'm
too.
gonna grab
Yep.
the keys.
Okay.
All right.
So you succeed, but you go 6, right?
No, we go 8. That's not connected to your dice.
Okay, it's not connected to the dice.
Now, so that's the steer ability, right? We're steering.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime we're moving, if you and I are on foot and we're sprinting, we're still steering.
Okay.
Right? Slam is colliding with something else or taking maintaining your composure, like an emotional slam can also be a slam. And obviously there are a lot of numbers, but they're all pretty high, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
So the bigger you are, the bigger your die is, the more likely you'll be able to handle a slam.
Yeah, hit a slam.
That's kind of the way the logic of it is. I'm not very likely to survive a slam.
Okay.
So for me, it's really important to do kind of what you did, right?
Yeah, get around it.
So I've moved my car up, like I've gone forward as fast as I could. Now, the way that this game is set up is that the DM, or they call him the MC,
Mhm.
Master of Carnage, does not actually roll any dice.
Okay.
So anything that the NPCs do to us, it's our reaction against them.
Got it. Okay.
Makes sense? And just the logic of the situation is these guys are absolutely peeling out, coming after us,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, right, this guy's coming up hard behind you.
Well, he should be going after you. You have the keys.
Oh yeah.
So
We'll actually have we'll have this guy because he's big.
he's gonna go up and over the top of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to get to me, right? We'll resolve that in a second. All right, so these guys have all been moving towards us, right? And they are kind of heading towards me. So we'll resolve that little slam there with the orange one first.
Yeah.
This is, according to the rules, it's just a chaos
Okay.
roll, and a chaos roll is even odd. If you roll it and it's even, they succeeded in whatever they were doing.
All right.
If it's odd, they failed.
First one even.
Okay, so that means that it just
Yeah. It just
rolls right over.
It's
the
like a
wreckage.
tank.
Yeah.
It just flattens the whole thing.
The other one is the orange buggy that's behind me. That's kind of close enough that it can take a pot shot.
Okay.
Now, as I said before, the pot shot's going to be against me,
Mm-hmm.
right? So they're trying to shoot me. So I'm going to roll on my shoot to see if I'm able to avoid the
Avoid
shot.
that. Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Cocked die. It was another one.
Oh, oh my
Woo.
gosh.
That.
So yeah, you got shot, and
Mhm.
I mean, you already have the keys. What's the mechanic of that? Like, if you already have the keys, you can't take the keys again, right?
Exactly. Yep. My cocked roll was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a 5.
Yeah. So these are the bad guys that are after us are where did it go? Here we are. These guys are a scout enemy, right?
Okay.
Because they're like in the little dune buggy. So the way that you read it, if you're looking in the manual, your character, the NPC is a scout. He has a souped up ability, which means that you roll steer checks and saves at disadvantage against his vehicle when its speed is benefiting it. Which doesn't really apply, and I failed anyway. Danger level 1.
Okay.
Danger is also damage.
Got it.
So the amount of damage that he will deal to me is 1. His chassis is 3. If I'm trying to defeat him, I've got to be able to deal at least 3 damage back.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So I got hit. So my chassis has taken 1 hit, which is not a huge deal right now, but it could be.
Yeah, you have 6, right? Yeah. On your chassis.
Yeah, so I'm okay for now.
Okay.
So that was player moments, NPC moments. Now we look for any additional hazards that would make sense logically in our story.
Yep.
At this point, because he succeeded in
And
running over
tanking over that car. Yeah.
we're pretty much good. So that means that the action is shifted. We're a little bit farther along. We're trying to escape these guys, but wow, there's just a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. That's. The thing is, they are concentrated on you. So what I can do is flip around and try to. Well, not even flip around, but like try to attack one of them. Correct?
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
the thing is, we have 2 tanks. We have 1 Avenger. We have, what are the other ones? So we have an Avenger. We have 2 Eliminators.
2 doom buggies and 2
Okay. 2 Avengers, 2 Eliminators.
Yep.
Okay.
Two of everything.
Okay. This fly is gonna drive me crazy.
And I don't know if I. Chat, can you see him?
I don't think they can see it, but man, it's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I roll, right? So I can make a steer,
Okay,
a
so
shoot, right, or a slam roll.
so if you look on your cheat sheet, it has the moments.
Mm-hmm.
These are narrative moments by the PCs. Like I said, there's no real initiative. It's just kind of what it's sort of like Daggerheart, and it's just what makes sense in the moment. You have a number of things that you can do in your moment, as well as move.
Okay.
So it's like D&D in the sense that you do have a movement, and then if you choose to open fire with a weapon, it's fair to assume that you've got some sort of gun. Like your upgrades didn't give you anything like Gatling gun, but yeah, you probably have, maybe a Tommy gun. You absolutely have a Tommy gun.
Yeah, I have a Tommy gun. It's one of those like just has like a big drum that like pops out of the hood of my car.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
you could do that. You use your movement. So you would roll to see your steer, where you how many movement you have, and then you would use your shoot roll.
Okay.
To open fire.
So on my shoot roll, okay, I'm just gonna radio up to you. Hey, yeah, it looks like they're right on your case there. I think I have an option. Let's do this. And so I'm gonna floor it. I'm like, you need to get as far away from these guys as possible. Addie, do you hear me?
Roger.
Addie.
Roger.
So I am going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right?
You succeeded on your steer.
Well, I'll roll it. How about I do that? Yes, I did.
Cool.
That's a 3, right? 3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5.
Okay, so yes on that, and then I am going to get right behind this. There's no such thing as like held actions or anything, right? Where I can wait for you to get further along.
The idea is that it's supposed to be narratively very.
That's cool. So what I'm doing is I'm like,
low.
I won't do anything until you have cover, But what we've done is there's these little here, I'll pull this up. Oh, it's over already. So we've pulled up to these little homes right here where you got to kind of get around. I'm going to get up here and then slide inside of a garage to get some cover. And I
Cool.
want you to do the same because I'm going to be calling in an airstrike.
Yes. All right. Let's start
There's
this off right.
Dude, there's 6 of them. There's
Absolutely.
no way we're getting away from
Absolutely.
these guys.
All right. Okay, so let's hope that my steer goes well. So I'm rolling on my steer. 2.
Two.
2 does not go well. So that means I only get 5 movement.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so I moved into some muddy patches. That's why that's why I'm going a little bit slower because I
Yeah.
got some mud.
Okay. These guys, the tongue collectors, are revving up their engines, and they've actually all of them have like these sunroofs that they have, and what they do is they take their spears out when they're ready to attack, and it's just every tongue that they've collected for their entire career, and so they just lift that up, and it's got a little flag on the top that's in the shape of a tongue, and so you can tell how many each one of these guys has killed by the amount of tongues that are like skewered onto these pikes.
Right.
The Avengers have, like 6, 7, but the giant eliminators have just, I mean, some of them have 2 pikes coming out of the top because they ran out of room on their first pike for tongues.
Clearly, like, a couple of them killed some giraffes because there's just extraordinarily long, like streamer tongues.
Yeah, they've run out of, so they are just coming after you because you still have the keys.
Correct.
And they've lost sight of me because I've made it into like this housing area.
Correct.
What was it? It's odds they succeed or evens they succeed?
Evens succeed.
Okay, they got a 3. So they
Okay, so that means the way we're gonna run that is that they also hit all of the kind of that mud in the way, and that also slows them down, so they won't move as far as they have in the past.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, if you look at the top,
So this slides back, right? And so
yeah,
the
and we'll
road
add more road.
just goes on forever.
All right, so they got super close behind me, but one of them did hit a hazard. So we'll resolve everybody. Just the green one directly behind me is
Mhm.
going to open fire. So I'm going to roll against my shoot to see if I'm able to kind of like strafe away from it. I'm getting a new die.
Gosh, dude. 1s and 2s like the
yeah.
whole time.
Yeah. So that guy is yeah, he's a danger 2. So that's 2 more damage against my chassis.
Jeez. All right. So you're 3
Stop
down.
shooting at me!
Now, the hazard of the buggy on the far end, we'll flip that over and see what it is.
Okay.
Ha! He hit a wreck. So go ahead and roll the chaos die. So
is that the D8?
it's any of them. It's just
Okay.
evens.
4. That's even.
Okay, so he slams into it, which will stop him, but it didn't like spiral out of control.
Got it. Okay. So he's kind of just ran through it, or just
Yeah,
he's a buggy. He jumped up over the top of it.
All right.
Okay. So
that-
now we resolve us, right? Because that was them. I'm just waiting for you at this point. So
Right, but if we're able to get them, so like, it'll be kind of tricky for me to get to where you are, or to get to a safe place. But with all of those hazards on the left-hand side, it's probably my best move.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do my steer roll to see if I'm able to survive. Okay. Okay. Great.
Good.
So I
Okay.
rolled a 6. 6 is not in the numbers there.
Yep.
6, or anytime you hit the maximum value of your die,
Mm-hmm.
you have the option of spending 1 fuel to succeed at whatever you're going to do and make it epic.
Okay.
But because it costs a fuel, it means that, like, risk reward.
Yep.
Right. So like, if you look at the slam starts at 5, and the little doom buggy is only rolling a d4.
Okay.
So it would mean that under normal circumstances,
You can't do it.
not
yeah.
doom buggy. I'm sorry. The murder cycle.
Got it.
But there's still a way that you could, and that's by using one of your fuel.
Got it. Okay.
So I'm gonna absolutely.
Does using a
do that.
fuel just add 1 to it, or is it just an automatic success?
It's automatic success, and narrative badassery.
Got it.
ensues.
Okay. Yeah. Roll a cool on this one.
So yeah, I rolled a cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm putting pedal to the metal, and it's gonna flare up.
Okay.
And I'm in a mud puddle right now, which of course means that this guy just gets utterly
just
blinded,
covered.
covered in it. And I'm gonna slalom through and basically spin my way into the next house's garage. Just
Got
like,
it.
Just handbrake.
Yeah. You're spinning up so much mud that you're almost doing like a smoke screen, and that mud just
Exactly, yeah.
pelting everything. So you're spinning around in circles to make that happen. Okay. So you flip around and fly into there.
Basically, yep.
Okay. And then right as you do that, I have in my left hand
So
I
you-
have my
Self
bombs, my self-destruct. In my right hand I have my airstrike. And so I just
That does cost you a scrap.
Yep, it does. So I depress that, and I'm like, Air Corps, we are heading north on the Unrest Village passageway. 6 bogies incoming. We have 2 Avengers. We have 2 Eliminators and 2 Doom Buggies. Over. Can you blow them the hell right off this road, please?
Hey, Cat, it's good to hear from you. You wouldn't believe how many big booms we just barely got. We'd be happy to show them off. Give us just a quick second. We're almost there.
All right. Make sure to land over at our. Oh, man. Come on. I got this. Make your way over to the upright handsaw, and we will drop you the scrap that you may need. We ran into some helicopter parts a little while ago, which might help you guys out considerably. That's if the Senate lets me, give it to you. But
All right. Do. All right. So because I love that you had the option to just call in the helicopters. So while there
I'm
are,
pretty sure we would have been screwed any other
yeah,
way.
yeah,
You're already down to what, half power?
I'm already halfway down. And I love being like hiding in the debris,
Yep.
hiding in the blown out houses that have fallen on the road. Apparently,
Well, and that's one of the things that we do at Upright Handsaw is we go in and we actually set these safe areas. Upright Handsaw is kind of in this center point, and we have all these highways that kind of, it's a hotel. So it's like, all points lead to the hotel.
yeah.
So we've actually systematically gone out and put these almost bomb shelter type scrap areas around there. So if things like this happen, we have options to get inside these doom bunkers to be able to, throw a couple of side things at these people.
I love it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is you take you roll for the green cars, I'll roll for the orange cars, and this is just that chaos odds even.
Okay.
Do they get destroyed?
Okay. That was odd for my first one.
So I have one of the orange got blown up.
Okay.
The other 2 did not.
Oh, I haven't run. Okay. So that's 3 for my second one and 3 for my third one.
All right. So that just that even the odds just
That's
a little bit.
a positive on 4 of 6.
Bogeys.
Yep.
Oh, yep, sorry, we got a new guy here. He's still figuring out what the blow him up button is.
Yep, Archie, you gotta pull your head out of your ass and make sure you aim that properly. I'm not gonna put up with that in the future.
You're not even a part of us, man. You're not even a part of.
Okay, so that
So we're hidden.
that was your our player moments. Now we've got the NPCs.
Yep. So
Logically,
I spent 1 scrap on that, so I still have 2 left.
Okay, so the logic of the situation is that big eliminator that I just moved, it's right in front of a hazard. It's had a bunch of rockets go off. It's had that mud spread on it. So we're going to just see, does it see the hazard in front of it or not? So go ahead and give me a roll.
Okay. 1.
He does not.
Does not see the hazard.
This guy also, there's a lot of smoke and debris. So if you watched, I just moved the car underneath the helicopter, which I think gives them another chance.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So go ahead and let's
Attack
see
of
if
advantage.
see if they blow it up.
That's a 1.
It. You hear Archie go,
Yeah, I told you.
Archie, that's a positive. That's a positive.
okay, so that's our NPC moments. Let's see what the hazard is.
It's a wreck. Okay.
Okay.
He already succeeded on one of these before, so
Yeah. So he sees a wreck. It's like, oh no.
that's a 1.
Okay, it causes him to spin out. So here's an opportunity for us to use the third roll type.
Okay.
So if you look at your the middle of the left-hand column on the cheat sheet, it says 3 roll types. One is action, which obviously we've been doing a ton.
Mm-hmm.
Save is kind of like when I was being shot at, I sucked at those.
Yeah.
Effect is the consequence.
Uh-huh.
So this is like if you had hit with a machine gun or something, then you would roll 1 more time to see how much damage that did. That's your effect,
Got it.
right?
Okay.
In this case, he hit the
The car.
wreck.
Yep. So what's the
So-
effect of that?
So you should roll 1d8 so we know direction, and then
Okay.
roll 1d8 to see how many squares.
So 7 is the direction. And then 1d8 for the amount of squares?
Yeah. How many squares does he go?
5. Okay.
So he fell off the road.
Okay, great.
So
I thought he would like fly underneath another helicopter again.
that could also be what happened. Whichever is more epic in
Yeah.
your mind.
Yeah, he kind of spun backward, and Archie actually just took that one guy out, and he's like just laughing in his chair. He's like on one of those chairs in the helicopter, but it's got a big spring on it, and it rotates 360 degrees, so he can put his helicopter on autopilot, but the gun turret like flips around. So while he was laughing, he actually spotted that thing spinning out, and he just like open fired on it, and it just like cut the car right in half.
As it was spinning after hitting that wreck.
After hitting that
it was
wreck.
so great. Bounced
Yeah.
off and just gets torn.
He was just he pinpointed in, and his aim was just perfect on that one. All of the tongues that were attached to this, that was one of the ones that had the 2 things. It gets cut right in half, and they just fly up in the air and just splatter on the helicopters. Like
couple of
windshield.
rotors,
Yeah.
they're chopping. Now there's tongue confetti everywhere.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a good way of putting it. Tongue confetti.
Yeah. Like I said, we're gonna start this off setting the tone for our game. All right. So I think we're done with our race. So if you want to switch the camera,
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Keep me honest on that, because. Okay.
we get sucked into the story and forget.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
we have, thanks to your quick thinking and your upgrade,
Yeah, my upgrade.
we managed to survive what probably we should not have been able to survive.
Yes.
The Sky Clan gets another call and they, peel off. Did you say it was Archie?
Archie on the Sky Clan. Yep.
What I'm doing is when we invent these NPCs, we keep track of them so that they potentially could return and have another part of the story. And we also have the tongue collectors, who are
A faction now.
a faction. And the reason I'm stopping and saying this, I should have prefaced with this. So in the Mythic engine, you break your experiences into scenes. When there's a natural break in the action and the logic of the moment, that's the end of a scene. We just survived a car chase, so that's the end of a scene.
Yep.
So we're taking stock of everything that's happening. We have now, for NPCs, the tongue collectors and the Sky Clan, with Archie being like the actual guy. Now, there I feel is a natural consequence to blowing up 6 of the tongue collectors.
Yeah.
So one of the threads that has opened up narratively is that the tongue collectors
Have a vendetta.
have a vendetta
Yep.
on this Thunderroad.
Okay, so as we're finishing this up, though, since our goal right now is to find ammunition, I want to peel back around, and all of those cars that we wiped out, we're gonna scavenge.
Okay.
The tongue collector is, I mean, a lot of these things like factions are fighting each other because they have one thing or another, right? Very much like in Fury Road, where like you have like the one place that has water, the one place that has bullets, the one place that has gas,
Right.
like Gas Town and all that.
Yeah.
So,
We're struggling on. We're doing okay on a couple of
Yeah.
things, but yeah.
but we're struggling on ammunition. So we're gonna peel back around and we're gonna scrap these guys out,
Yeah.
knowing, looking over the horizon, that there is another dust cloud. So
Got
they
it.
must have radioed in to let their clan know that they've taken heavy fire, or they were taking heavy fire before they died. So we have a very limited amount of time to be able to scrap this
Okay,
out.
so what I'm gonna roll 1d6 to see how long we have before the reinforcements arrive. 3.
3, okay.
Um,
Like 3 rounds, basically.
3 rounds essentially. And so the other thing is that now that we're out of combat, out of conflict, I guess you could say, we've got the Oracle, the Mythic engine, operates on a yes/no system
Mm-hmm.
that is controlled by what's called the chaos factor.
Okay.
And so we're in a new scene. The chaos factor is, we ask ourselves, in the previous scene,
We had that under
were
control.
we in control or not?
Yeah.
If we were in control, then it drops the chaos factor to make it a little bit more difficult the next time over. So that means that our chaos factor is now a 4,
Okay.
which means it's more likely to say no to questions that we ask.
Yep.
And that's significant now, because what we're going to be doing is we've got to be scavenging through these things. We need to know if there's even anything we can get.
Yep.
What I feel like the one that we just the
Yeah,
epic ending. I think that one's probably toast.
Yeah. Oh, it gets split in half. So I mean, my thought is that would take 2 cars. Like you'd have to. That'd be like you go grab one half and then look at the other half.
Okay.
So if we want to spend the time to go do that, yeah. But like it'd be better to just go after the cars that are
Okay.
full.
Yeah. And it's also worth pointing out that as far as like finding something, that's going to be our shift,
Uh-huh.
which is that's something that we're kind of bad at. But if we had a murder bike
Yeah.
player,
That'd be able to.
they would probably do a little bit better at it.
Got it.
That's
Okay.
one of the ways it balances itself.
All right.
So I'm pulling out of this little house, and I see the smoldering remains of the guy that opened fire on me.
Mm-hmm.
So I putter over to him.
Okay.
And I give it a check. Not that die, 'cause that's a counter. So I'm doing a shift check to see if I can pull it out. Yes, I got it.
All right. Yeah.
So I
there you
managed
go.
to find. Throw 1d6 at me. How much
1d6?
ammo did I find?
6.
Nice.
I'm gonna flip around, and as I'm going past, I'm gonna collect the flags that are on each of these cars, and then I'm going to put a flagpole with all of the cars that I've destroyed from the tongue collectors, just to mock them.
Okay.
And then so I got a 4 on my steer, so I go back and I grab it, and then I'm gonna go to the eliminator that was not cut in half,
Right.
imagining that that's going to have the most ammunition that I could get to, and I'm going to peel through that. As I'm doing that, have you ever seen the beginning of Mad Max, the very first one?
I have, but it must have been 10 years ago.
It's like one of the coolest scenes because what he does is he's scavenging off of a car, and there's a car that's leaking gas, and he gets all the gas out of it, but then he actually uses a rag to sop up any gas, just because every drop counts.
Okay.
But I'm doing that more with like the bullets and ammunition. It's like even spent cartridges. I'm grabbing everything.
Okay. I'm going to ask the Oracle whether or not the driver of that eliminator survived.
Okay.
And as I mentioned before, the chaos factor means that a 36 or higher means no, he didn't survive.
Okay.
So did the guy survive? 57. No, he didn't. So
No.
you see
Okay.
a corpse. He's freshly dead, so it's not like flies or anything, but he's bleeding from.
Okay. He's dead. I'm gonna crack open his mouth, and I'm gonna grab his tongue and cut it out, and then stick it on the pike, and
You
then take
cat.
the flag.
You can't.
I am a cat, dude. This
Gross.
is
Gross.
Fury Road. I'm sorry, man. This is what you do. You you gotta really piss your opponent off so that they don't think clearly.
Okay.
So as I rip the flag down, I'm spearing his tongue on the top of it.
All right. Gross. I love it. Here's how much ammo you were able to find. 4.
4. Awesome.
So that's not bad.
Where do we actually write ammo down? Is that
I-
just kind of like in scrap?
Yeah. Let's just call it scrap that we're
Okay.
finding. So I found 6. You found 4. You keep track of what you found. So I'm ticking that timer down. There are now 2 rounds.
2 rounds
before they
left,
show
yep.
up. I'm going to go ahead and head toward the Avenger that was
Okay.
after us, and see if I can find anything. So I start rooting around with my shift. I did it. I got another 3. Give me a d6. How much more scrap did I find?
You got another 6.
baby.
Dude.
All right. So yeah, there's ammo everywhere. There's even a couple of parts that I thought were pretty awesome. So I pull those out. The guy had a yo-yo for some reason, and
All right.
and so I immediately steal that from him.
All right.
I'm just gonna add that I also have a yo-yo.
Okay. I hit the Avenger. You hit the Doom Buggy that was after you, correct?
You got the Eliminator,
The Eliminator.
and
I
I got an Avenger and a Doom Buggy.
Okay, so I'm gonna head back and try to grab the other Avenger.
'Kay.
A little bit further back and scrap some parts from that. Grab the flag, and again, let's find out if the guy in there is alive.
Do a shift to see if you're able to
Okay, here's my shift.
find anything. He is not alive.
Okay, my shift is a 5.
So you don't find anything in there, but there is another tongue to claim.
Yep. So I reach in, and this one's a little bit harder. This guy had a really thick tongue, kind of like bulbous. He probably ate some like bad berries at some point. So I get in there and I just kind of carve it out. And as I'm carving it, though, I kind of skin it around the outside, and then I have to yank the rest of it out. And I get my flag and poof, pop that on the top of it. So with the Eliminator that was cut in half, the Avenger, and the other Eliminator, I have 3 flags, and I've posted 2 tongues.
Okay, so that leads. There's one more turn before they show up,
'Kay.
but I see that dust cloud come in, and I call out to you.
Hey, Mr. C, we really should get moving along. It's better to err on the side of caution, and also I got a lot of scrap.
Okay. Yeah. Let's head out. And as you do that, I floor it back to the other dune buggy,
You're gonna try that.
and it's not for scrapping. It's just to cut the tongue out and
All right.
get the flag.
All right, so we're gonna ask the Oracle. Are you able to do that in time?
Yes.
54 is a no.
No.
So,
Okay. So, how many are going to catch up to me as I'm peeling around?
there's another 6.
Another 6.
right on.
Oh my god.
Now, I would say that as far as like our race, we are really, really far ahead.
Uh-huh.
If you do a good steer,
Okay.
we should be okay.
We should be okay. All right. Let's do this.
So, what's your steer?
That is not good. It's a 2.
Oh no. Okay. All right, so they're hot on our trail again.
Okay. It's another 6. Did I get my flag in my tongue though?
I'm gonna say that that's likely that you did. Oh, no.
No, I didn't. Okay. So as I was out trying to like get this guy actually when he got like the helicopters came in, they just like mutilated this guy. And so I'm getting in there and I'm like, oh man. his head's already blown off.
Let's go, let's go, let's
Yeah,
go, let's
okay,
go,
okay,
let's go.
yeah. And then I jump out of the car, jump into my Avenger, and they are right on top of us.
Yeah.
Why did you roll a 6? You gotta be kidding me. All right.
Okay. So
So we're up here. Are they just dropping back right at the beginning of it then?
yeah, okay. So here's what I'm gonna ask the Oracle. Are they more interested in us
Or
or what has
scrapping
just
them out?
happened?
Yeah.
So are they more interested in us? That's what I'm asking. Yeah, that figures. That figures.
I have 3 flags on the back of my car, and I staked a couple of tongues, so
Yeah.
I imagine they're a little.
It's an extreme yes.
They're a little
They
pet
are
peeved.
very upset. Yeah, they see that and they know what's going on.
Floor it.
All right, so let's floor it. My last question for the Oracle right now, and then depending on this, will let us know which way our chase goes. Is there enough destruction to slow them down to give us a chance to get a lead?
Okay.
Is there enough? And I think that's likely.
Yeah.
That there's enough. So. Oh my.
No, the dice are really mad at me right now. What was
That's
that?
an extreme no.
Extreme no. Okay.
So not
they're
only do they know,
right on top
yes,
of us.
you have the keys, essentially.
Okay. Yeah. Give me the keys.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Okay, we are in. I thought we were gonna move into a story beat, but apparently
And
not.
no, well, this is a story beat. Okay, so they're
Okay.
right on top of us.
So
Dude, let's go ahead
yeah,
and-
let me switch things over.
Yeah. This is actually a really cool game mechanic, how this can, like, it's just a continued road and you put out all of the, I don't know, it's a lot of fun. I mean, this is like your typical D&D map, but the never-ending road.
Exactly. Okay. All right.
Do we want to put our cars, the bad guy cars, back on the road? All right. It seems like we're just right back to square one. And how many tongue collectors are there? You got to be kidding me.
There are at least 12, is what
All right,
I've
1, 2,
learned.
3. Okay, great. All right, so we're
We gotta go first.
all right. Here we go. You want to flip
Oh.
up your Doom buggy? Great. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and. Do you want? I went last, so you have the initiative. on
Oh,
this,
right.
so they're
hey.
coming after me.
Yeah. So I have so up ahead you can see kind of like this large cliff face.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is such an interesting form. That's like a red rock formation in the middle of the road,
Uh huh.
which makes me wonder if that nuke did something beyond just nuking the city.
Got it.
You know
okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. One of the threats that we have that has been rumored is that they're aliens.
Uh huh.
So I wonder if, like, yeah, it's just a really weird topography, even in the post-nuclear apocalypse.
Yeah. It's like, is it Castle Rock that's in Wyoming? That just it just comes out of nowhere. It's just this weird protrusion out of the ground.
Yeah, but the road goes straight into it. It's almost like it came out after
Yeah,
the road had been
exactly.
built, right? But it's also high ground, and I'm thinking that if I can swing around, maybe I can like get a superior position to where they are.
Mm-hmm.
The big boys wouldn't be able to reach me.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
it would give me, my small little self, a little bit better chance. I
So
think.
you can like get out of your dune buggy and like post up and
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've got a weapon of some sort. I haven't decided what it is, but I'm
is it a
absolutely
giant hammer
yes,
or a sniper rifle
or a baseball bat.
baseball bat.
So I'm gonna just roll to see if my steerage works. It does.
Nice.
All right, so I jet down the
So
road.
you've made it all the way down to right there in the road. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and we'll see if my steerage works. No. 1.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, you already
God.
have the keys.
Jeez. All right.
But that you still move 5.
Okay. Let's go ahead and move this. All right. So you are well on your way to getting to the Red Rock Butte.
Yes.
And they're zeroed in on me anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
Let's go ahead and roll for each one of them. All right. I'll do 3, you do 3.
I'll control the orange.
I got a 1 on the first one. 2, so I got 1 success. I got 1 success. So one of them succeeded.
And I got 2 successes.
Okay.
So the one that I had that failed its check slammed straight into a hazard, into a wreck. And we'll resolve that when we get to the hazard moment. What were yours again? 2 success, 1 fail?
No,
Or the other way around?
The other way around. 2 fails, 1 success.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the one that hit that wreck, let's see. Just roll 2 d8s. One
2
will
d8s?
be direction, and one will be distance.
Okay. So the direction is 3. Sweet.
Awesome. And how far is he supposed to go?
1.
Oh, okay. Well, he just hit a landmine. So, so he slams into this wreck, and it causes him to like jolt, he drifts, thinks he's just fine,
Uh-huh.
and then he hits a landmine and just flips him up.
Okay.
Give me another 2d8 to see direction and velocity.
We'll call the direction 5 and 3 is the velocity. Boom. Oh, dude.
He explodes and goes flying into
Right
the
into
house
the
that
the
I had
bunker.
been hiding in, crashing through the walls, and just the whole thing caves down on
Got
him,
him.
and
Okay.
then starts on fire.
Yeah. Okay. That feels about right. And as that landmine goes up, I'm like, Addie, has Duncan been laying mines again? He's supposed to tell us when he goes out there. We could have hit that.
Oh, yeah, but we didn't, so it's all good.
Yeah. Okay. But we need to plan ahead. This is not good. This is.
That's why I'm going up to the top of the butt.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. You do that. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Okay. So it's now our moments again.
Uh-huh.
I am again trying to steer my way on top of the butt. I got a 4, which means I succeed.
Okay, so you're up on the butte, the butt.
Yeah, I went onto the butte, and I found a way up. I used all of my movement to kind of get to this position, so I now have a sight line. I feel like distance is still too much, but on the next turn, I should be able to get fire. And I feel like, I do feel like a sniper rifle fits my character.
Oh yeah.
Like you've
totally.
got a Tommy gun, like that totally fits. So I think I have that, and I definitely have like an electroshock baton. Because
Okay.
I'm police, I
Yeah.
take from some
Absolutely.
police
Uh-huh.
source. So I'll line up my sniper rifle for my next turn.
Yeah. And so with this, since your car acts as yourself, you can then use an action to shoot, and you're basically shooting the driver of the car at that point, not necessarily the car. Yeah, awesome. Okay, let's see what my steer tells me. My steer tells me a 4.
Perfect.
So okay, so I'm gonna floor it forward.
Switch camera.
Yeah, because they're on my tail anyway, so I'm gonna try to bring them closer to you so you can get a good shot.
Great. Ooh, and then you pull behind the butte.
Yep.
With a little protection.
Yep. So I got a little there. I'm cover. So if they tried to shoot me, they probably couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, probably not. Okay. All right, let's do the same thing. Let's see, I only have 2 oranges.
Yep.
One of them blew up. Let's just see if they succeed in driving well or not. Both oranges fail and only move forward 5.
okay. I got 1 fail. Yep. Only 1 fail for mine. Yeah. Oil slick. Okay.
All right, so yeah, that guy hits an oil slick. Let's give him another chaos roll, see if he's able to maintain control.
Is that a D6?
It doesn't matter, it's just even odds.
It's both evens on that one.
Okay, so yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. He just kind of peeled out a little bit, and then he's heading right back down the road.
Yep.
Oh, well, that didn't work very well, did it?
Yeah, I'm reporting back to you everything that I
Yep.
see in like this completely sing-song and like clearly the danger does not register kind of a voice.
Yeah, it looks like there's 5, which is not as many as 6, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, considering we've been dealing with about 12 of them. Yeah, I figure we're doing all right.
Hey, I'm gonna take a shot.
Hey, can you really try to aim for one of those eliminators? I really don't want to have to deal with that again.
You got it, boss.
I'm aiming for the green one.
Green eliminator.
So
Okay.
this is my shoot action.
So 4, 5, 6,
4, 5, or
7.
6. Yeah. I got a 6!
Woohoo!
So I fire. So the mechanic is in the book. It specifically says that the connection between driver and car is a mysterious one.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I rolled a 6, so I can use my pedal,
Mm-hmm.
use fuel to make it a better shot. Like strictly logically, doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Vibe of the game. Yeah, I'm about to do something pretty awesome.
Awesome. All right.
So I line up on that eliminator and I can see the driver and he's like, yeah, with his tongue out, right? And
What
say,
do you see? What do you see?
Well, it's about to become a very fine red mist.
All right.
and it goes straight through, hits the guy like just removing the bottom part of his face. And because I did a 6 with the pedal, I'm gonna say that he also spins out towards that orange one.
Towards the the green goes to the orange. All right, great. So it becomes an obstacle there.
Yeah, and it's a very big obstacle. So I'm actually gonna ask the Oracle.
Okay.
Does this guy manage to swerve?
Yeah.
94 is an extreme no.
No.
So he plows into it and just boom! Massive explosion, tires, body parts, fenders, everything starts just like raining down on that section.
Nice.
Got him.
Okay. Yeah. Nice shot.
Thank you.
Nice shot. Okay. Let's figure out what's next. So we're back to us, right?
Well, that was my shot, so it's your turn.
That's my shirt. Okay.
And like, if you wanted to jump out and like use your Tommy gun so that you're like still kind of undercover, like that would like narratively that would make sense. If you want to do something else, obviously.
I'm gonna radio up to you. So 3 left. 3
Yeah.
left. Got about 3.
Sure, that's a good number.
All right. Let's go. Ironclad Nova. Number 4. Let's do this. And so I'm going to. Okay, I just rolled an 8 on my shift, which is the highest I can get.
So you spend a fuel.
Yeah, so I'm gonna spend a fuel.
Yeah, especially on a shift, which is almost that's really hard to get.
Yeah. So I am going to flip around. So I've kind of like gone in here. I'm gonna do just like a kick up a bunch of dust so that my car is completely absconded. And then right as they're getting closer, I am going to floor it directly at them, like chicken style. Here we'll get the board set back up and then go.
Do we have any like action music queued up, or is it?
I do. I'd have to switch the
Okay.
playlist, and
We
that's the
won't
one thing I wasn't able to do before.
No worries.
All right, so I spin out, and there's just this big dust cloud in front of me, and I come flying out of that dust cloud, and I flip the switch. Well, like there's the arm on the detonator switch,
Mhm.
and then there's the blow up on the detonator switch. As I do that, the hood of my car inverts like this, and there's just a giant bomb with a shark face like drawn on the
Does
front
it
of it.
have a fuse coming out of the top
Yeah,
of the?
yeah, just like it's, and I've armed it, and so my car is going straight towards these other three. I'm gonna go my 8 spaces. And I am going to, as I hit the detonate button,
You've jumped out though.
as I hit the detonate button, I've built into all of my cars. This is the number 3. This is Ironclad Nova 3.
Okay.
Um,
You iterate.
yes, I iterate.
Mark 3.
Yep. I put the button, and there's a little hatch that opens above where I'm at, and it just poof, like ejects me with this giant spring, just like throws me out. And I go up, and because I mean, I've been able to make friends with the Sky Clan. I underneath my my 3-piece suit, I pull a ripcord, and I got a parachute. Poof, as it pulls out, and there's that with all that dust I kicked up, that the air picks my my parachute up, just like throws me up, and my my car goes right into that eliminator, and it's like a what is it, like a neutron bomb when it has like the double explosion where it's like boom and like blows up like that. Oh man, we
All right.
weren't on our SS.
I'm gonna add that you go up, and as that fireball just, I feel like that's not even a roll. I feel like
that's
just,
rule of cool.
because it's rule of cool, and you also sacrificed your vehicle, which
Yeah.
means we're gonna have some narrative questions about
Yeah.
it. So I'm gonna say, yeah, like those things totally exploded, and so like the camera clicks to behind me on my dune buggy, just watching this fireball just like rolling.
I
into
do
the
want to
sky.
add one thing though. As I'm getting blown out, I do grab my flags, my tongue flags, and then I'm in the air, like flying with them, just
and I'm just standing there watching it, the fire burn, and then you just like float down right next to me and just.
Hey, that was pretty good.
Did I get him?
I think so. I think you got him. Hop in. I'll take you the rest of the way.
Oh, Ironclad number 3. I'm on to version 4.
It's gonna take a little bit, but I got space and shotgun,
And I reach in, and it's just like
Ammo everywhere.
there's like no space for anything, and so I'm just like shoving it into the back. There's no space. You're gonna be sitting on casing, and picking them out of your crack.
I'm
weak.
because in the Avenger I typically have like a seatbelt. I'm like reaching around. I'm like, Addie, where's the seatbelt?
What?
And you,
What's a seatbelt?
and you take off.
Yeah,
and we
and
are.
I just leap off of the butte.
Oh,
So like the amount of just,
there's like ammunition like bouncing all over, like hitting me in the face.
and as the car drives off, like little shells and
Ding,
casings
ding,
are
ding,
still
ding.
just like
As
I did not do my job very well.
No, not at all. You're KS factor 10. I take my goggles with all this debris flying around and just like.
All right. So we drive off and head toward the upright hand.
Upright handsaw.
that which ends the scene.
Ends the scene.
Uh,
That's-
I feel like
that
we
was-
were actually in pretty good control.
Yeah,
considering
that
what
was
that
pretty
just
epic.
was.
Yeah, and our the Oracle was not on our side when that started.
We pulled it off anyway. All right, so that drops our chaos factor down again, which is fine.
Jeez.
I feel like we need to get back because our original prompt, if you remember from like 90 minutes ago or whatever, when we started this, we were supposed to support energetically, and I feel
well.
like we have
If the-
energetically.
Yeah, I think if the tongues are the ones that were going to come and attack us, and we have to support upright handsaw from getting attacked, we just took out 12 of those guys.
Yeah.
So pretty supportive.
I agree. I feel like, I mean, it came at a cost.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
I mean,
And I don't know if there's like rules as far because like the self-destruct button rule says you know what this does.
yeah.
So like we got.
But that's the thing is you
gotta
can't
figure
use the
that
self
out.
like we got to figure out how much scrap I need to do to put together another car.
Yeah, and I think that's a question for the Oracle for sure.
Yeah.
So I think as far as like story beats and everything, we're not in any new situation. We basically just screwed up badly enough. I mean, well, that's not true because combined we have 16 more scrap,
yeah.
right? So for a
Yeah.
total, well, you spent 1.
Yeah, I spent 1, but
So we were down to 2, but then we found 16.
Yeah.
So we're up to 18 scrap.
Yep.
That we're able to bring back. That supports us well.
oh yeah, absolutely.
So, we are getting we arrive at the upright handsaw, and it's been a bit of a day. It's kind of dusk now, and when we roll in, the let's see, we're part of a democracy, right?
Yeah, we're
But there's kind of, I'm gonna say that like the head kind of mechanic guy, who's got quite a bit of clout because obviously he's got a pretty high demand job. His name is Korn, spelled with a K. Yeah, he's got Tourette's.
It's just every time he says, he's just like, so did you get a muffler?
You seem like a bit of a freak. You need any sort of guidance?
I'm on a leash, my friend. All right, so now we have Corn Duncan, who plants the mines.
Oh, yeah, it just got thrown in there. All right. Enter.
And then our and Archie.
Yep, and Archie. So we got those 3 characters. Corn is like, again, kid.
Mark IV, we've already started on it, and you know it. You know. And Addie just like flips around, and I like kick open the trunk.
Got scrap.
Got plenty of scrap.
All right,
friend.
so let's ask. I feel like. Tell me if you feel differently, but it seems like if you are literally burning through vehicles, Korn has to be aware of it, whether or not he likes it.
Yeah.
Maybe another case, but
the thing
yeah,
is like
I feel like it's likely that he. So, do you think it's likely or very likely that he's been working on?
I think it's
Mark
very
IV.
likely just because I'm already on Mark III and Mark IV, and every time we build one, there's a giant bomb in it somewhere. I'm pretty sure he knows the meaning behind this.
All right, so I'll let you roll. Give us that D100 roll to see if he is actually ready to work on 4.
What's good? Like what's my what do I have to hit?
In this case, because we're at Chaos Factor 3, 50 or below is a yes.
Okay, that was a 9.
Oh, okay. So a 9 is an extreme.
It's
yes.
already built.
Dang. Okay, but it's got to cost some more scrap. We only.
That's fine.
Like.
No,
Roll-
I think what happens is while we're building my cars, we put all the parts together, but like the coup de grace is the detonation device.
Sure.
And since we're so low on ammo, that's always the last thing to come.
So this one does not have self-destruct.
It doesn't have self-destruct unless because we brought back a bunch of ammo.
Okay, so I feel like we're gonna have to put that to like the council, to the general populace, because
So we're
putting
gonna have
all
to make
that-
we're gonna have to make an argument to the government.
Exactly.
So
And that's going to be hard because to change the situation like that, that's a shift role.
okay.
So,
So-
people are hard to persuade in this world.
They're hard to persuade, but at the same time, if we're going off of a democracy, they are warmongers. So if I can say that it cost me 1 car and I got rid of 12,
It's a pretty good
that's
argument.
pretty good. That's a really good argument.
Let's play this out. All right. So Korn is there, and he's like, well, there's no. Jonathan Davis, don't hate us.
Because we love you.
Because you've had a hard enough life. You don't need to carry a couple of internet trolls hatred in your heart. Okay. Yeah. So he's like, okay, well, it's gonna take all that scrap that you just found, all of it, to get this up and running, and we do not have enough for the bomb. So, you can take it out tomorrow, probably. But your self-destruct that you love so much, your self-destructive tendencies, like I don't even know where that's coming
No,
from.
okay. See, just level with me. This conversation has been going on way too long already. My brain's already starting to swim. How much extra gunpowder? How much extra pow do we need to get?
He goes over to his workbench and opens up the top drawer, pulls out the blueprint that you.
And as
Blueprint
he's
in
pulling
quotation
that out, and
marks.
I'm like, no. Version 6. You're pulling out version 5. We need to go to version 6 now.
That we were on Mark 4.
No. We're on Mark 4 of the car. We're on version 6 of the detonation device.
He pulls it out, and it's just a napkin. It's like stained and everything, and it
That's-
just says "boom" in really big letters, and like an explosion cartoon drawing. With,
Whenever I make it to a McDonald's, I just write a new version of it.
and it's just like the stick figures are just heads with X's for eyes and their tongues out. Like, this is what you gave me.
And then on the boom, it's actually like I draw like Grimace or the Fry Guys. Or that was on the napkin to begin with, and I just draw the boom around it.
them. Yeah, so it's like the kids' books that you vandalized.
So whenever anyone sees a mascot from McDonald's, they're like, "Oh shit."
Don't let Cad know. Now, based upon the scale of the explosion to the mascot, I was able to figure out just how much you're gonna need. We're looking at about 52 pounds of explosive material. You saying you got that? You saying you got that? I don't think you got that. Nah.
You honestly think I can't get that?
I didn't say you can't. I said you don't got it.
All right. Hey, Addie, we need
Yeah,
to
what's
get out
up?
of here. How many pounds? How many pounds did you say again?
52.
52 pounds. Hey, Addie,
What's up?
we need to go find 52 more pounds of explosives because
Okay.
Corn over here is not really rolling into the idea of like building myself a new detonation system. He thinks
He's not rolling.
no, he's not rolling, not at all. You know what? I think we need to get rolling.
On our way of the highway.
Exactly. And we need to go build another bomb for my car because I really need to test
again?
out this. Yeah, I need to test out this new device.
Oh.
I got an idea. The other one had the suck, right? It just and
yeah,
it-
it sucks. I love that stuff.
but
it suck.
yeah. But what I want it to have is the suck, the boom, boom. But it didn't have the shrapnel this time. It needs the
Oh
shrapnel.
no, it was much too effective.
Exactly. It just
we need to add more nails and
Yep.
screws.
Yep. Yeah. And we'll call this the screw you H bomb.
Yeah.
All right.
Screw you.
Who do we need to talk to be able to get out on a next mission? This democracy's killing me.
Well, Corn. I'm mentally asking the Oracle a question. Oh, yeah, it actually liked me. Corn seems to be fighting a perpetual migraine.
Uh-huh.
It seems, and he's like,
Well, We've got some recent information has come in. While you were out gallivanting in the wilderness,
Hey, also,
What-
just a quick aside. Where the hell is Duncan? Has he been putting mines out? Because
yeah,
he's
of course.
using,
Duncan's
if-
on mine duty. It's
yeah,
like,
I
his
understand that,
job.
but he's
Yeah.
using explosives that we could be using to take out actual cause, and he's just randomly putting them out there. And he didn't put it on the map. He's supposed to put it on the map.
Okay, so the map is a valid criticism.
Yes, very
Yeah,
valid.
We can take it
criticism.
up with Duncan. He's currently in the honeymoon suite. He's-
Ew.
No, the honeymoon suite. That's like where they have their meetings.
Oh,
Remember?
Yeah, okay. Oh, I thought you were actually. You were saying he's in honeymoon's suite.
Oh no,
but-
no.
Oh, okay.
Honeymoon isn't here right now.
Okay,
She's out.
okay.
She's
All right.
cavorting,
All right,
as
now-
she likes to say.
All right. So now we have a honeymoon.
Yeah, apparently. If you've never watched us play before, this is like so normal. We just riff off each other, and new characters come into existence, like a prostitute named Honeymoon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's like a kid sister to me. I just want to make sure that Duncan's not, rolling with that rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what he's
Okay.
saying.
All right.
For sure.
So Korn points out that one of the other scout teams, that's gone out to scavenge and pull some things in, actually found a military base that has not been pillaged.
You think
much
with
yet.
Duncan going out and planting a bunch of mines everywhere, he would have found this place? before?
No, because this one is like 4 days out.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
we're
Duncan, you get a pass. Piece of shit.
he's not even there. He's still
Yeah, I
he's,
know.
like-
He's up in the honeymoon suite.
he's looking out the window at you and like,
Like, Duncan!
I don't know.
Duncan!
Pulls the curtains closed.
Son of a bitch! He pulls-
Cad, you are a cat.
He pulls the blinds and then he pulls the blackout shade.
Yeah. So there's
I
like,
can't hear you.
If I can't hear you, you're not saying
I
nothing.
can't see you. I can't hear you.
All right. So this military base is 4 days away,
Okay.
but there are. Give me 1d6 roll.
Okay. 1d6.
Mhm.
2.
Okay, so that's not too bad, but there are two major hazards in between.
Oh my gosh.
Chris,
What did he just say?
like a prostitute named Honeymoon and Dave. Well, she's like a kid sister to me. Yeah. Uh-huh. Exactly.
Will you just comment on Twitch? Granted, we're not actually tracking that. So,
Yeah,
Chris,
fine.
comment on Twitch and then comment to yourself.
So this military base is 4 days away, but there are a couple of big hazards
Okay.
Chris is commenting that we're just not seeing it. I don't
We're-
even have a Twitch account.
I'll pull it up, Chris.
So we're going to determine what these two hazards are in just a second, but I'm just laying out kind of what what's in front of us here. So we've got a 4-day journey, 2 known hazards that are going to be fairly large that we'll have to overcome. Essentially, we found this place. It hasn't been ransacked yet, but that means that it's definitely a prized possession.
Okay.
So if we're
So
gonna, so it's gonna be kind of, it might be a bit tricky, even once we get there. To get there, we have to cross through 2 hazards. Go ahead and give me 2 separate D100,
Got
or
it.
I guess it's a total of 4. So give me 2 D100 for the first hazard.
Okay, so that is an 18 for the first one, 45 for the second one. And then I'll move you for the other 2. 24, 62.
All right. So there are 2 hazards, and the way that the oracle works is it gave me a verb and an adverb, essentially, an action and a descriptor, and so we will take those 2 terms and then interpret it into what it is that we are necessarily having to overcome. The first one says change gratefully, and the second one is control mighty. So I've got an idea for control mighty. Do you want to interpret change gratefully?
Yeah. So these are known hazards, or these are just hazards that we're going to run into?
These are the two known hazards.
Known hazards.
that
Okay.
So think of it this way: like there's a part of the map that we haven't done a lot of exploration, and these are kind of part of the reason why we haven't gone that direction as much.
Okay.
But one scout group did make it past, and that's why we know what's on the other side.
Okay. So my thought process with change gratefully is we're heading out and we're going to run into another rogue band of people out there. This group, should we just jump into it? Because we can just jump into it.
Well, that's kind of up to you. So, like at this point, well, there's one more thing we need to resolve. I think in this particular scene here at the city. I know we have a total of 18 scrap right now, but I need to use that scrap to fix up my car.
Okay.
So we can't use all of it on your new one either. And so there's a couple of things that we need to resolve before we get there.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's resolve those. I know exactly what we're going to do for change gratefully, though.
Okay, good, because I know what control mighty means. Okay, so to heal in this game, we spend a scrap, and I have to roll shift. If I do it correctly, then we'll have fixed it up. If I'm unable to do the shift, then I only heal up by 1
Okay.
per scrap.
Per scrap.
So let's hope that I get a 2 or a 3. I got a 2.
Oh, good job.
All right, so we're down to 17 scrap, but I'm back to my full chassis, so that's good because if we're going to be driving out, you're in my... Well, no, your car is just about ready to go.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we'll
my
be-
car was already built. Remember, it was.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was just like,
I mean, is
it
it
just-
really ready to go if it doesn't?
no,
have
it doesn't have the explosion on it, but we're solving that problem right now.
Okay, so I used one of the scrap. We can give the other 17. Well, we want to give. We have to pay a lot of that scrap to get your car technically
Yeah.
up and running, right? I think that if we just say that we give the 14 total scrap,
Mm-hmm.
that helps. That's both ammo and everything. So we're back to 3 scrap for our next leg of the journey.
Got it.
That will that
Oh,
we'll
that's
share.
perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Also, so there's a total of 6 fuel. I'm gonna use one of the fuel of the settlement to refill. Like, there's no way I'm going out there without a full tank of gas.
Got it.
You only used 1 though, right? 1 fuel.
Yeah, I used 1, so I need to. Well, I have to pay scrap to. But I did use 1 fuel. So we did have to pay 1 scrap out to the Air?
Yes. Yeah.
the Sky Clan.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Well, we had enough scrap that I think that's
That we're all evened up.
yeah. I'm gonna have to look up how this fuel is supposed to work because in my mind, the fuel is a shared number
Uh-huh.
that will decrease. But if my tank is what is my tank's normal number?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
that
know.
wasn't clear in the rules.
Okay.
So I'll look into that. Let's just say that.
I think they're just assets, right? It's like bullets or whatever. It's just
Well, the idea is if I'm refueling, then the settlement's fuel total drops by 1. If
Yeah.
you refuel, same thing. And so that means our settlement should be at 4 now, and you and I are back up to 6.
got it.
I think that's what that means.
Okay.
So I don't know where my settlement is, but if you want to mark on the settlement page that we are technically still at 3 scrap, despite all of the purchases and everything, and the
Mhm.
fuel is down to 4.
Down to 4. Okay.
And the other thing is we've got to convince
The legislature,
yeah, essentially.
the bicameral legislature in our democracy for us to,
bicameral, meaning those in the hotel proper and those who are in like the pool house.
yeah, the pool house. Yeah, I mean, and what should we call
Pool,
it? Like
pool
the-
house of representatives.
Yeah, the pool house of representatives and the presidential suite.
There we go. And all of a sudden we have these things to keep track of.
Pool house of representatives. When you're building a bicameral representation, you need to really put some thought into it. Pool house of representatives
Perhaps. All right.
and the Prez suite.
So
And I do understand that we have a House of Representatives and a Senate. There's just nothing else that's named Senate out there. So there's no pun or innuendo. I'm sorry, guys.
So we go in to kind of talk to some of these legislatures to explain why we are, excuse me, why we feel like we need to take so many resources, why we need to build this next bomb, and like in exchange, we're kind of bartering a little bit, right? Like
Yep.
we're going to go on this dangerous mission to try to get even more supplies as a result.
Okay.
So this leads us to the
So at the top of the hotel, there's actually this circular like disc on top of it,
Mhm.
and inside that circular disc, it was a restaurant once upon a time.
Mhm.
But when you go up in there, it actually rotates around the city.
It still works.
It still works.
That's great.
And so what happens is we go up there, and half of the circle is the Pool House of Representatives. The other half of the circle is how many people? Like the Pool House of Representatives is probably like what 12 people.
Well,
It's a hotel. It's not like a full state.
roll 1d12.
All right. Yeah, let's roll 1d12. Oh my gosh, where's my 12? No one ever rolls a 12, so it's hard to find. 4.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 4 Pool House of Representatives.
Okay.
And 1 presidential suite member. That sounds about right. So basically, it just goes to the Pool House of Representatives. They talk about it, and then it has to go to the presidential suite's desk to be signed into
Essentially,
law.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we're just skipping the Senate
Yeah.
altogether. Okay, that
All
makes sense.
Okay, so as we're talking to the Pool House of Representatives, this is an opportunity for us to use the Vantage rules, which
Okay.
on your cheat sheet, bottom left.
All right.
So essentially, they just call it Vantage because you have either advantage or disadvantage.
Got
right?
it.
So rather than, like, that makes sense to me. When you get Vantage of any type, you're taking your die and you're rolling it twice.
So my
that-
2d8s.
So in this case, it'd be 2d8. If you're doing an action, such as trying to persuade the house,
Yep.
when you roll with advantage, it means that either number can succeed.
'Kay.
Right? So if either die has a 2 or a 3, then you did it.
'Kay.
If you were rolling at disadvantage, which I feel like we've got a pretty solid case, we'll roll
Yeah.
at advantage.
Yeah.
If, however, for some reason it's like you're doing the same thing but at disadvantage, both of the dice have to
Be above.
hit that
'Kay.
number, have to succeed.
So it has to be a 2 or a 3.
Correct. So if you were at disadvantage, both dice would have to
Be
be either
2,
a 2 or
really.
a 3.
Double
Yeah.
3s or a 2 and a 3.
Mhm.
Okay.
If you if you have advantage, like if you're ever doing this kind of a roll, if both rolls succeed, so let's say you roll 2 2s,
Yeah.
or a 2 and a 3, both of them succeeded and you were at advantage, that actually is a crit.
Okay.
That's how you get criticals.
Got it. Okay.
And the exact opposite, if neither roll succeeds, then that's a fumble.
Okay.
Right? And if, for example, we were exploding something, which we could have done just for kicks and giggles, but if we wanted to know how far that explosion went, you would roll doubles, and the highest number is what you would select when you were rolling at advantage. Disadvantage for an effect is the lowest number.
Got it.
Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yep, that makes sense.
So we lay out our case, and now it comes down to the die roll.
Okay.
It's a good argument, I think, So you are rolling at advantage, but it is your shift. So you will roll 2d8, shooting for 2 or 3 on either one.
And my final argument, members of the Pool House of Representatives, is this. It is better for 12 men to perish than 1 car to be destroyed. Does the math for everyone?
Oh, yeah, this is great.
Okay, I wasn't asking you, Addie. I just.
sorry.
Yeah. Hey, you, Gus. Gus, what do you? Yeah. What? Okay. Are you even listening, Gus?
Oh yeah, of course I'm listening.
Okay. Hey, Addie, we need to make sure that we put up, new signs to get rid of Gus from the Pool House of Representatives when we come up for our next vote.
Yeah.
We vote every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't.
We don't.
All right, so what'd you roll?
2 8s.
Okay, so 8s are not bad
No, they're not.
because that is pedal.
Yeah.
So you can spend a fuel.
I will spend a fuel.
Tell me how this works then.
Oh my
And
god.
make it epic.
Okay. So, as I'm laying out my argument, I do this and I put my arms out and then I hit the trigger for the self-destruct button and
On
The-
yourself?
no. The Mark IV outside with my argument is just explodes. Just it's not like a hydrogen bomb explosion. It's just the engine overheats and pops. But with that, I had a bunch of fireworks inside of it. And so the fireworks pop off behind me and I'm like, does it make sense now, Gus?
Oh yeah, I vote yay.
Then he goes back to this little comic book that he's thumbed through 100 times. It's all greasy and falling apart.
Oh, I've read that one. That's a good one. Addie, remember the anti-Gus signs. We need to make sure we post those on all the floors and in the elevators.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Gotcha.
Just double checking on that. And we will send this over to the presidential suite to be ratified.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Correct?
Correct.
Okay, yep. All right. Let's send it on over.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so I feel like,
So are we on the Mark V now?
well, I mean, you just overheated your engine.
I had to make it up, and I'm
It-
spending a fuel.
Yeah,
It's the
so
only.
I feel like let's just have you take 1 hit on your chassis,
Okay.
so it's down to 7 when we roll out instead of at
Okay.
full health, and that's
So I exploded the trunk, basically, and that's where all the
yeah,
fireworks.
that's what it
okay,
was.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I mean, if you really, there's also a bunch of nails and screws and stuff for the pipe bomb part of it.
Yeah.
That also went flying out.
Yeah.
Killed a couple of animals that were walking by.
And all of the little okay, we have not a lot of little kids here, but there's the 2 that are just the ones that run around and grab squirrels and stuff that we can bring to the kitchen and eat them. They just run out and they grab them all and they start to skin them right there on the spot.
Yeah, they know what to do with roadkill.
Yep. Okay.
That works. Okay, so that ends that scene. Again, I feel like we were pretty in charge of that. That didn't seem to go poorly at all. So our chaos.
Well, considering Gus was the only one that really had anything to say.
apparently. All right, so that leads to the question. It's 6 o'clock. We've been doing this for 3 hours now.
Yep.
So I feel like actually that's probably a good stop in
Okay.
place because we've got very clear direction of where we're headed,
We head down the glass elevator on the side of the building.
which is just caked with
Yeah, with
grease and
grime.
and dust
Yeah.
from.
And so every once in a while you can just well, I mean, Matilda should really be cleaning the outside of that because she's the only person that has repelling gear that gets off the building to clean the windows. She just really hasn't been doing her job. The pool's immaculate though. So apparently that's the benefit of being part of the Pool House of Representatives is
Oh, yeah,
that
that's-
you get in and during Adult Swim. Everyone else has to get out of the pool.
And that's the strong Yeah, you got to be a part of democracy,
Yeah,
but it comes with
it comes with some perks. You get to be part of Adult Swim.
Okay. All right. So I think we're gonna call that for today's session.
Yep.
We've got a couple of hazards minimum that we're gonna have to get through.
2 hazards.
And then we'll see what happens at the military base. If it's anything like the moon base run by
Oh
AIM,
my
it'll be a
God.
breeze.
It'll be freaking amazing.
All
Well,
right.
actually, they actually accidentally just left the garage door open. You just- I really
There's a
hope the,
forklift with a pallet just ready to go.
the Oracle is sometimes on our side. We did 10 episodes of Marvel Multiverse, and we are going to get that up and streaming at some point. But odds are, I mean, 1 in 10, the Oracle was on our side on some of these
It felt
things.
like some of those.
Oh, man.
Wow.
All right. Well,
Well,
we will catch you next time
yeah,
for
thank you for tuning in.
Thunderroad Vendetta. And
RPG.
we really hope you enjoyed this. This was a lot of us just getting our characters created and creating the world. It's just going to get crazier from this point
It really
forward.
will. Yeah, we're starting to feel out what our characters are like and understand the rules a bit better. And so hopefully it's enjoyable.
This is a
moving
crazy
forward.
fun system. I'm already having a blast. So
Literal.
have fun, everyone. We'll see you the next time. Bye. We're clear.